Konnichiwa, motherfuckers. Do you know who I am? I'm Tonkatsu Sinclair, your anime waifu for your throwaway lifeu. Today, we're gonna be talking about a big one. Yeah, that one. But first, let's take a look at some comments. This better not be like last time. You guys really hurt my feelings. You're basically a Japanese doctor girlfriend from Venture Brothers. Venture Brothers is my favorite anime. Really, why are you comparing me to her? She has a weird man voice. I would watch a slice of life anime featuring anime women. Most animes do have those, by the way. That sound like tonkatsu. Like a hybrid between K-On! And The Sopranos. What do you mean, sound like me? Are you guys trying to insinuate something about my voice? What can a Jeep do against a tank? Outrun it, outmaneuver it, outlast it in fuel consumption. Any other questions? Yes. Have you ever had sex? You know, considering all the weird tank-related comments I got, I'm kind of thinking tanks are like trains, just the puzzle piece people really love them. Whenever I see and hear Tonkatsu Sinclair, I'm reminded of the Monarch's wife from Venture Brothers. And here we go with the doctor girlfriend thing again. Listen, guys, I'm sure Venture Brothers is an excellent anime, but what's it got to do with me over here? There's just something about a woman with a masculine voice? Masculine voice? Masculine? All right, you listen to me, you bastards. I am a beautiful, delicate flower with a sweet, melodious voice. And if any of you ever say otherwise, I will shiv you in the fucking kidneys. You got that? Can't believe this. Every fucking time. It's every fucking time. Mick, people on the internet making fun of me again.
Oh, what did they say this time?
They said I sound like a man. I don't sound like a man, do I?
Oh shit, I'm going through a tunnel. The call's probably gonna drop.
You said you were at home.
Yeah, I bought a new house and it's in a tunnel. Bye.
What a dick. He gets a tunnel house and he doesn't even invite me over? I want to see. Anyway, on to our anime of the day, Sword Art Online. Now, love it or hate it, I think we can all agree on one thing. Sword Art Online is undoubtedly one of the animes of the last decade. Also, it's everywhere. Even if you don't watch anime at all, you probably have at least one annoying weeby friend who's tried to get you to watch it. Everybody's got one of those. And if you don't, well, you got me. Now, it may surprise you to learn that I've never seen this show before, and I'm sure you're wondering, hey, Katsu, how could a licensed anime expert such as yourself have never seen such a popular show? Well, it's simple, really. When a show is very popular, I refuse to watch it because that makes me an interesting person and means I have good taste. However, after performing many Google searches, I was shocked to discover that nobody has ever reviewed Sword Art Online before. So I'm gonna do it. I am gonna watch this show so you don't have to. I'm gonna take that bullet for you, cause that's just the kind of waifu I am. Please just note that I'm only watching it ironically, so it doesn't count and I'm still cool. Anyway, everyone on Reddit tells me that this show sucks, so here's what I'm gonna do to keep it interesting. I'm not just gonna watch the whole show and then review it at the end. I'm going to review each arc of the show as I watch it, so you'll get to see what happens to me over time as I subject myself to this shit. And I'm doing the whole show, no matter what, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how much I want to quit. There's 96 episodes and I'm watching every single one, my friends. Might take more than one video, but I'm doing it. First up, the Aincrad arc. I don't know what an Aincrad is. You know, in my head, it kind of sounds like some kind of penis armor, you know? Like a big metal dick and balls that encases your junk when you're sword fighting or whatever. Like, hey bro, you don't want to get stabbed in the dick when you're fighting Kirito over there. So make sure you wear an Aincrad. Yeah, Aincrad, a big metal dick and balls. And now that's what you'll think of every time you hear it as well. Anyway, this review's getting more top-heavy than MC's girlfriend, so I'm gonna go watch this shit. It's only 14 episodes, so I'll see you guys in a few hours. Well, this video's not gonna go like I thought it was. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I started watching SAO because I thought it would be an easy dunk. I figured this whole review was just gonna be one big long shit post of me trashing this anime all the way up and down the street. But, color me absolutely fucking astonished. I actually kinda liked it. I came into this not only with all of my expectations stacked against this show, but also the deliberate intention of hating it, and yet somehow I came out of this thinking, hey, this isn't that bad. I mean, granted, there's a bunch of shit that doesn't make sense, and some of these scenes may as well just have a big fucking neon sign over them that says anime in capital letters, but I can forgive all the tropey bullshit for one reason. Asuna. The relationship between Kirito and Asuna was a genuine surprise, and I love it. You don't see this shit often. She's not just his love interest or the main harem girl or some lame shit like that. They actually have a real, loving, romantic partnership. They function as a team and they're equals. Now, I say equals in quotation marks because Kirito's an MC if there ever was one. So, of course, he has to be God and be stronger than his waifu, but they're as close to equals as the rules of the anime dimension allow. Asuna is not some damsel that Kirito needs to rescue. She's a great warrior in her own right. She's his partner and his complement, and he's better because of her, not burdened by having to save her or guide her. She has real agency and real effect on the plot. And I mean, the two of them get married. How often do you see that in anime, bro? And yeah, I'm sure the tank and train people are currently typing out lists of every time they've seen that. But to the rest of you, really, on the whole, across the anime spectrum, and it is a spectrum, make no mistake, how often do you see that shit? Excuse me. No ambiguous implication bullshit. No hinting at it but never really addressing it. No waffling around between a standard issue harem full of cookie cutter bitches. How often do you see a real relationship between the MC and his waifu that progresses in a relatively believable fashion and actually results in a marriage and a family? Not fucking often, man. This show is about as generic as they come in every other respect, but for me, this one thing, the dynamic between Asuna and Kirito, is so refreshing that I give it a pass. Also, just as a side note, you may have noticed that your Auntie Katsu's a little bit of a romantic, and the fact that in the end, Asuna was willing to die for Kirito. It just touches me in that spot, man. No, not that one. This one right here. I'm referring to my heart, not my tits. Not everything's gotta be about sex, you fucking degenerates. Anyway, what an A-plus waifu. I never thought I'd be saying this, but despite all its faults, I like Sword Art Online so far. There's only one good thing about it, but it's something I find so compelling that it carries the show for me. Your mileage may vary, but as long as this wonderful relationship between the two main characters continues to be a focal point of the series, I think I'm really gonna like the rest of it too. Also, I would like to congratulate myself on my predictive abilities, because an Aincrad is basically a big metal chode. Anyway, I'm kind of excited now, to be honest. Time to go watch the second arc. Be back in a bit. It's 11 o'clock. Who the... Do I even need to ask? Hey, dude. Are you there? What's going on? Katz, talk to me. Is everything okay? I thought you were watching SAO, weren't you? Alfheim. They did bad things to Asuna.
I know they did.
He touched the bed, and then there was tentacle monsters, and they touched the bed too.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why does it gotta be like that, Mac? Well, she's a good girl. She's the best girl. Why they gotta do it dirty like that?
I don't know. I've asked myself that question many times, and I don't know.
Man, you know, I try not to speak too soon, you know what I mean? But sometimes you just say some shit, and it just ages like milk. All right. You know that one thing? That one thing I said I really loved. That one precious little thing which made me like this show even when all my expectations were stacked against it and I was actively trying to hate it. That thing I actually found touching and refreshing and romantic. Yeah, so they took that thing and they threw it in a cage and they fucked it in the ass for 11 episodes. And not the good kind of ass fucking where everyone gets off. I mean the bad kind that Edward Norton got in American History X. They took Asuna, the best character in this show, stripped away everything that made her special, and turned her into a literal damsel in a tower, waiting for her knight in shining armor to come and rescue her. Oh, and they molested the shit out of her. Yeah, this guy was borderline raping her the entire time. They violated her in-universe, and they violated her character. That's like diegetic and metatextual molestation. I didn't even know that shit was possible. And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it got so much worse. Don't worry. I won't. I'm not gonna get too drunk. It's just regular vodka. This fucking scene, bro. Nothing drives it home more than this scene. Kirito has basically just hacked the game, and he's God now. He can do anything he wants, and this slimy fuck is absolutely powerless against him. This motherfucker has been tormenting Asuna mentally and physically for the past 10 episodes. And what does Kirito do? He leaves her chained up and naked while he pulls the coup de grace himself. It's fucking Asuna, bro. Get those cuffs off her. Give her a sword. Let her kill the guy. This is her moment. This is where she gets her revenge. This guy's been torturing her, and this is where she gets to take her power back. This is where she gets to look him in the eye, tell him, suck my dick, and cut his fucking head off. This is the moment where this entire arc could have justified itself. And what do? Kirito, you leave her sitting on her ass with her titties hanging out while you perform your fucking edgelord finishing move like a weeaboo with a katana. Fucking disgusting. Alfheim arc, 0 out of 10. Get fucked. I don't want to do this no more. What? Why? Why did I say I would watch this whole show? When am I gonna learn to just shut my whore mouth and not say dumb shit? Why do I have to do this to myself? Anyway, join me next time for season 2.
Hi, MC here. You may know me from such animes as all of them, but I'm not here to talk about myself. Every day, hundreds of innocent waifus are traumatized by terrible anime, manga, and light novel arcs. For just $1 per video, you can help provide necessities such as food, clothing, shelter, and alcohol for an abused waifu. Specifically that one. Yep, fuck it. I wouldn't do it either. That bitch isn't even paying me for this. Do I ever see any of that Patreon money? No! Fucking lame. Who would even watch this shit? Are you still watching this shit?